Yeah, so we got it routed. Whoa, that was a good hour out of our life. So we've basically got the vocal coming out of Pro Tools, and this is floated, meaning we're not hearing it. And then it's being bussed to these two tracks. One's going to be treated for verse, one's going to be treated for chorus, and those are floated. And then it's bussed to the three compressors that are returning here. And all of this is going to be coming out of A. And harmonies are coming out of A, and our subharmonic. Everything else is B, and C is off. So that's how we kind of do our little fun floating here. And yeah, here it is. Not mixed at all, obviously. Now the mix is kind of falling to pieces, but you can kind of hear it.
Hear my voice breaking, baritone, and moaning. Are you listening at all? Hear my voice breaking, desperitone, pleading and moaning. Are you listening at all? Hear my voice breaking, desperitone, pleading and moaning. Are you listening at all? Hear my voice breaking, desperitone, pleading and moaning. Are you listening at all?
All buttons in.
Hear my voice breaking,
Quite get the nail going yet.
desperitone, pleading and moaning. Are you listening at all? Hear my voice breaking, desperate.
Now we've got that gas pedal for the vocals that doesn't affect, because it's not hitting the 2500. So you can hear the massive difference. I mean, this is just the surface of the potential of this setup from where I was, which was trying to get that vocal to be jamming enough, and I don't know, everything always seemed to kind of, let's see. So here's the original mix, where I'll go to the mix before we use.
My voice breaking, desperitone.
And now here's where we're at. I'm sorry, I think that, yeah, now here's where we're at.
Hear my voice breaking, desperitone.
How much more of the voices, all the
like
nuances are there.
It's like no matter what you were doing before, there was always something lurking behind to make the vocals not stand out. But now they're like at the forefront, right?
Hear my voice break.
Here's what it was after we switched to the 2500.
Hear my voice breaking, desperitone.
And now here it is with multi-bus.
Hear my voice breaking, desperate.
It's crazy. I can make him even louder. That's crazy.
Hear my voice breaking, desperitone.
Yeah, that's way better.
That's not even a comparison, really.
Wow, that's crazy. Doing all buttons in on the 1176.
me, and all my soul is bared for all to see. And God bless those who bleed with me, and all my soul is bared for all to see.
Something's tripping out. That's that doubler thing. Get rid of that. Yeah. Wow. Alright, there we go.
And God bless those who bleed with me, and all my soul is bared for all to see.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. It's so rich because now you've got like, well, right now I'm using the 1176, the nail, and the stay level out to the board, and then the vocals going through this, and then I'll have a verse fader and a chorus fader so that I can treat them differently. Because a lot of times you get the verse sounding awesome and then the chorus is thin, or vice versa or something. So this will be able to treat them separately here, and they'll go out here and get a good blend. Yeah, that's awesome.
And all my soul is bared for all to see. And bless those who bleed with me, and all my soul is bared for all to see. And God bless those who bleed with me, and all my soul is bared for all. And God bless those who bleed me, and all my soul.
Space for them to breathe.
Right.
Them more. So you're lowering those volumes, and your overall mix doesn't sound as muddy now.
Right. So here's the original mix.
My voice breaking, desperate tone,
And now,
pleading and moaning. Are you listening at all? My voice breaking, desperate tone.
here's the old mix.
Wow. Are you listening at all? My
New mix.
voice breaking.
Oh my God.
Love it. Awesome.
That
awesome
crazy
changes.
Michael Brower was right. Man, that's huge. And the mix itself hasn't changed. If anything, the mix has kind of fallen apart because we've been moving stuff around, but we haven't actually done anything different. Wow.
All your controls mean more now, don't they? I mean, that you move something, you can really hear what you're moving.
Yeah, it's really strange. It's like without the vocal and the music on that master, now getting the music through the 2500, it sounds awesome. And then everything's just being tapped by the bus compressor, but not, maybe 2 dB of compression, really minimal. God, it's so much better sounding. I think it was good to cut a little 300 on the master too. I kind of let it breathe a little bit, and also hitting a little 4K with the EMP EQs. Alright, man. It's 1 o'clock. We've been at this since 9. And we're getting everything. We redid the tape with my masterful penmanship. Those are your vocal returns, 1176 nail, stay level, harmony stereo. They have the 1178 still inserted on them. So then the vocal comes in here from Pro Tools and then sends out to verse and chorus. All three of these are floated, so you can treat them separately. So when that chorus comes in, you can have a completely different sound on this end, and they're bussing out. And this is actually what you're listening to, the 1176, the nail, the stay level, and then all my returns, Pro Tools, Power Drums, Drumbird, PCM 7042, PB Cosmo, my two H3000s. It worked. And we've got the 2500 on the B bus with all the music, and nothing on the A bus because it's all Cosmo and these three that are already compressed. And then we have the hammer and the PEQs on the program, which is the final master bus insert, and we're given about a dB of boost on 10K, about a dB of cut at 300, and then on these we're given about a dB or so of boost at 4K and 2.5 dB boost at 60. Nice too, now the B-bus isn't being swallowed up. We tried putting the Cosmo through the B-bus and it was congested. It sounds better on the A. Man, so much better. It's amazing. You can just turn the vocal up and the music doesn't get all squashed. And you really don't need a compressor on the A-bus because you've got all coming out of all compressors on the vocals. So if you want more compression, you do it here. So this is the Brent Averill 1023 on the kick. No, this is the Brent Averill, and then this is the Neve 1073.
Still like that one better.
Like the Neve better? What about you? This is the Neve. Back to this is the Brent Averill. Was like cleaner.
Sounds a little thinner though.
Yeah. The high end.
Yeah, it doesn't have that bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hitting it right now. Yeah, the Neve has more bottom on tap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's what you want there for the kick.
Yeah.
Save the clean EQ for something else. You're right. The Brent Averill sounds cleaner, more clinical.
Yeah.
Compared to the Neve.
Yeah. But the Neve's got more
for this application, we want
gasoline. Yeah.
We want that.
That's the Brent. We're using a little bit of everything, a little compression, I think, on the board, and basic EQing, and then I'm inserting the Neve 1073 and hitting it at 110, just cutting a little 360, putting a little top on it, and then it's going through the Punch 10 subharmonic and the 1176. Let's try a couple of other compressors. This is it, man. Leave it up there. I'll turn it down over here. So you like that better, huh, Brian?
I love that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It cuts through the mix too, real nice.
Yeah. So that's 1073 into the nail and then into the Punch 10 as an insert on the kick. Now I got kick drum. Yeah, you can even hear it on there. Wow. Yeah, so that's snare. That's 1176 into punch 10 inserted on the snare. That's so much better. Gets a little dirt on it too, and like you said, it cuts out some of that low mid.
Leaving more space for the other stuff down there. I think that's a good level to hit it at too.
Yeah. Nothing crazy, just 4-1, but you hear the snare, it's got more.
You're still getting 7 dB reduction on the hard hits there, on the rolls. It sounds like where it's supposed to sound now. It's tucked in nice.
Yeah. So now,
The kick's tucked in nice, and the
Where am I
vocals
at?
are riding on top now.
so here's the original.
My voice breaking.
This is the original mix. And now with the changes.
My voice breaking.
So much bigger. And the mix itself is all over the place.
Every element sounds so much better.
Everything's so much richer. I can take some of that low end off the console now on that snare because the punch 10 is giving the snare a little bit of underneath it. So bass body, the amp and the sub one, and then bass neck. It's kind of the bass guitar amp. Yeah, I don't know. That needs some help, but oh, that's right, because that's also because I cut out all the lows there. Hold on. Yeah. So you could do automation, more distortion, more bass body. I don't mess with that, but that's kind of the concept of that.
Speakers could sound like that.
Man, that kick, man. Now it's unbelievable. So much better. It's way too loud, but man, that is so much better.
You can cut through on the boombox.
Yep.
And we got the oral exciter inserted on the toms, dialed in. That's it for now. And tomorrow we start mixing Damien's record. You know what we should do before we mix Damien's record? Let's do 14 more remixes on this song.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. I'm totally not tired of this song.